So as a postgraduate researcher, maintaining a work-life balance is not having too much of neither work nor life, so you're able to maximise your enjoyment and accomplishment in both work and life. That is important for your productivity, but it's also important for your well-being. I also think it's a balance kind of within each one. So obviously you've got work is like quite a big category, but you can also have balance within work, such as, let's say, if you have lab work, and then you've got to balance that along with writing, along with planning for experiments and meetings with other people and training. And then that goes the same in your life as well. You have to balance other aspects of your life with all that. So I think as a postgraduate researcher, for me, maintaining a work-life balance, I tend to naturally sway more towards doing more work. So I have to actively try and balance it the other way. I think one of the big things I did was I'm a member of a martial arts society here at the university, and I was back when I did my master's. And I didn't want to drop that just because I was doing a PhD. I kind of wanted to carry on with that. And in fact, I've even got further in that, and that I'm now the chair. But that's very much an important part of my life, and I didn't want to lose that. And so I put focus in prioritising my hobby and not losing that because of my PhD. And I also I have to consciously plan both the work and the life aspect. So I will make sure I'm getting enough social things in and not just working late and then going home and crashing. But also planning my work life so that I'm being as productive as I can in the time that I have, so I don't have to spill over. And if there are times where, let's say because of the nature of an experiment, sometimes you have to stay late because of whatever it is you're dealing with. So you can kind of plan that, plan that in advance and then kind of make up for it, like maybe leave early a different day because you've done it, and kind of be kind to yourself. I think that's very important in maintaining a work-life balance, is be kind to yourself. You're only human. Yeah, there's a good phrase, like you can do everything, you can do anything, not everything. Yeah. So you can do anything, not everything, which is kind of like my little mantra. Maintaining a work-life balance is really important for supporting well-being, because if you overdo it on one of them, that will negatively impact your well-being. So let's say you overdid it on life and you weren't progressing as much in the work aspect as you wanted, you would find yourself getting more stressed, and then this would have negative impacts on well-being. So when you sort of achieve that balance, not only do you kind of avoid those negatives, but you also are able to gain positives from each one. Advice that I would give to other postgraduate researchers trying to maintain or improve that work-life balance is to establish your priorities and make sure that on that list of priorities, be it physical or mental, you have aspects of your studies, aspects of your work, but also aspects of your life that are important. So have your hobby as like a high priority on there, or seeing family and seeing friends, and self-care as well is something that we always kind of put to the side, but forget that genuinely needs to be scheduled in.